would your first instinct here be to use deduction formula for the 165? Or what have you taken? What have you done?
Change that sign 165 into
180 minus 15,
yes.
which is sine 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember, your initial instinct would be to use reduction formula to reduce the big angle. Okay, that's what reduction formula means. We reduce a large angle to an acute angle. So that would be sine of 180. I'm going to write out the full step, minus 15. And that the second part we'll leave it like that for now, right? Okay, we'll just leave that as is. And then this would then reduce to the sine of 15. It's positive sine of 15 because it's in the second quadrant. Yeah, 165. So it will be a positive sine 15 degrees minus root 3 cos 15 degrees over 2. And now what?
You change the something 15 and maybe put it as a...
Can't get rid of that 2 at the bottom of it.
Divide by both times 2 over 1.
Okay, remember we're busy with an expression, right? So an equation would allow you to do that, but not an expression. So you are stuck with the 2's. You need to work with it. But I do agree with you. The 2's, especially this one, looks a bit odd. You don't want it to look like that. They did it like this on purpose. There's another way you can write that. Yes.
Okay, so you take the square root 3 over 2 and then that obviously has a value that we're supposed to remember. We're going to look on the page.
Okay, that's why I told you to take out the page. Yes. Okay.
And then we're going to take the cos over 2 and then just put that cos 15.
Remember, this is not. There's only one term in the numerator. So if you take the root 3 over 2 out of there, then that is it. The cos 15 is not going to have a 2 of its own. You with me? So the root 3 over 2, that's that. What's left is in the cos 15. So you're on the right track. But the cos 15 over 2. Yeah. So if it was like this.
Oh.
Yeah, then each, because it's 2 terms, then each term will have it, but this is only one thing. So if you take the 2 away, then the cos 15 is by itself.
Okay, then you put the... Oh, I see what this is now.
Alright, let's go. What do you see?
So then you take the square root 3 over 2 and that's going to be a number.
Yeah, go and look what this thing is that you were talking about. And the rest of you as well. Does the square root 3 over 2 not trigger something?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We don't know what it is though.
Square root 3 over 2.
Okay, what are you thinking of though? Special triangles, right? Special triangles. So
30.
what of 30?
Let me quickly, this is opposite side of 30.
No. Look again.
Cos of 30.
Now you're just guessing. If it's not the one, it must be the other one. But it is the cos of 30.
It is cos of 30.
It's a cos of 30. Okay, so we are actually moving towards the shorter way of doing this. Minus, so root 3 over 2 is cos of 30, so this is actually cos 30 degrees and cos 15. So I've got cos of 30, cos of 15.
And we know that is side of 30.
Sine of 30, right?
Sine 30.
Sine 30. The sine 30 and sine 15 minus cos 30 and cos 15. So what does this look like now?
Looks like
A
cos.
compound angle. So it's a sine A, sine B minus cos. But there's something's not right with this thing, right?
We just changed the places and then in times
Oh,
with the
wait, just
minus.
like, yeah.
So how much it be changed? Okay, because this is now, I'm going to leave you now to, so we are on the right track, but this thing doesn't look right yet. How are you going to fix it?
Put the cos first.
Put the cos first.
Yeah,
And
cos
put the
cos
sine after.
Okay, so remember the cos is carrying a minus with it, right? So it's
we
minus
cancel
cos.
with the minus. Why doesn't it look right?
Okay, let's just pause it quickly. Why does that top not look right? Let me just rewrite this quickly. Plus sine 30. It has the right components in for the double angle, or for the compound angle to be the expansion, but it's not in the right order. Look at your expansions quickly, Jamie. Then you tell me, do you see one that looks like that? We do have the expansion that say sine A, sine B, and cos A, cos B, but not in this order. It's the cos A plus B and cos A minus B that has this expansion, but in this order. But now there's still something wrong.
You times
The
with
negative.
yeah.
Negative must be taken out, right?
Yes.
So we've got negative. So if we do that, we've got cos 30 degrees. Oh, I forgot to write the cos 15 here. Yeah. Cos 30, cos 15 minus sine 30 sine 15. Okay, so do we have a compound angle now? Cos A, cos B minus sine A, sine B. Yeah, which is
Cos.
cos what?
Cos plus.
Cos of A plus B, right? Cos of, let me use a square bracket here. Cos of A plus the B. Okay, but are we done?
No.
No, so this is minus cos of what?
45.
Cos of 45. What is the cos of 45?
A special angle.
1 over square root 2.
Minus 1 over square root 2.
Right.
Some people will go a step further and rationalize the denominator, so you'll end up with root 2, negative root 2 over 2, but let's just do that. So you could go a step further.